Good morning, Kentuckiana. It is 9 o'clock on your Saturday, and I am Jim Stratman. Thank you so much for sticking with us here on WHAS 11. Now, we're going to head on out to meteorologist Reed Yaton and photojournalist John Humphreys here in a second. They've been out at Joe Huber's all morning long. And Reed, sun's come up. Beautiful backdrop for you.
Indeed, got the lake back there. In fact, there's a pay lake. You can come over here and fish. Among the many things you can do here at Joe Huber's Family Farm and Restaurant. Behold, it's Halloween weekend. Yeah, they'll take you to the field and you can get a pumpkin. Now, everybody's saying, what's the deal with the rain? Well, here's the deal with the rain. Let's just go ahead and take a look at the Max HD radar right now, walk you through that. Then I'm going to show you what I think is a split image of Bend Pine. There's a guy over here who is a splitting image of Bend Pine. You can see nothing showing up the metro right now. A couple of showers out to the west. That's pretty well going to be the pattern today. What we're going to look at are some spotty showers, maybe a little drizzle, and that is about it. I think we're going to have some dry time today. Tonight, though, late, that's when the rain comes in. Take a look at this guy. See if that doesn't remind you of Bend Pine. John and I were sitting in the car. He came rolling in. John said, "That guy looks just like Bend Pine." You know him, though. If you've been over here, you probably met him. Introduce yourself.
L.J. Huber.
L.J. Huber. Ben wears, we have a station shirt that's blue like that. He wears it quite often.
It's funny. I do get this quite often here all the time.
Really. I almost had yelled, "Hey, boss, what are you doing over here?" Okay. Thanks for inviting us over.
Yeah, absolutely.
Big weekend for you guys. A tradition here. Come over here, get pumpkins.
Yeah, we'll have
the
pumpkin patch open from 10 to 6, the restaurant hours.
What if I'm hungry? Can I get something to eat?
Absolutely. We have the buffet going up in our barn and the restaurant for families.
Oh, so you can have the buffet or the sit-down restaurant.
Yes, sir.
Your choice. Going to be busy over here. Going to be the place to be. It's Halloween weekend. Joe Huber's Family Farm and Restaurant, a tradition in this area. You can come and spend a day here easy. You got a lot to do.
Yeah,
you got the petting zoo.
Yeah, there's always a lot to see. Chickens, rabbits, turtles. Playground.
You got it all.
Yeah, we try.
You remind me of Joe so much.
That's good.
with that folksy attitude.
Yeah, he's definitely missing.
We got chickens, we got this, we got that. Okay. Hey, we'll see you again at 9:16. We'll dig into things a little deeper, including some much colder weather and the Halloween forecast. Jim, good to be working with you this morning. We'll see you at 9:16.
Very nice. See you then, Reed. Thank you very much. Well, our top story this morning is coming out of Maine. Police have confirmed the alleged mass shooter has been found dead from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. He was found 2 days after police say that he killed 18 people and injured 13 others. ABC's Morgan Norwood has the latest from Lisbon.
This morning, the massive manhunt for Robert Card now over after police say they found him dead from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. The lockdown that kept residents on edge for nearly 48 hours lifted.
Like many people, I'm breathing a sigh of relief tonight knowing that Robert Card is no longer a threat to anyone.
State police say Card was found last night around 7:45 near a recycling center where he used to work. Reaction pouring in from state and federal leaders. President Biden writing, "This has been a tragic 2 days," adding, "I once again call on Republicans in Congress to fulfill their obligation to keep the American people safe. Until that day comes, I will continue to do everything in my power to end this gun violence epidemic." Authorities had been focusing in on this river where they say Card dumped his car at a boat launch just hours after Wednesday's massacre that left 18 dead and 14 injured. The victims ranging in age from 14 to 76, many leaving behind young children. Arthur Strout was a father of 5.
People loved him. They just loved him.
David Greenleaf and Lisa Osgood were inside that bowling alley when gunfire rang out. Lisa's best friend, Trisha Aslin, was killed while trying to call 911. David says he saw the suspect drive away past police.
I thought maybe someone got out and was leaving, but they drove so casual. Turns out it was him.
And though the exhaustive manhunt is now over, police are still investigating a motive. Sources telling ABC News Card's sister told investigators that she thought her brother may have been going after an ex-girlfriend who frequented the bowling alley. Morgan Norwood, ABC News, Lisbon, Maine.
And sources have told ABC that they also found a suicide note addressed to Card's son, but inside there was not a specific motive. Well, new this morning, the LMPD is working to learn more about a deadly crash at the intersection of Taylor Boulevard and Bicknell Avenue. Now, according to LMPD, officers responded to an accident right where Hazelwood turns into Beachmont. They say that a man who had been driving a moped was dead when officers arrived. The traffic unit has used video footage and witness statements to determine that a red Dodge sedan was involved in this crash. That car was found abandoned 2 blocks away. Police say the investigation is still ongoing, and they're asking that anyone with information call them, the anonymous tip line 574-LMPD, or you can use that online portal. Well, Ford is going to be hitting the pause button on building one of its 2 battery plants in Hardin County. That coming after company officials say the demand for electric vehicles is just not as high as they initially anticipated. The first Blue Oval SK battery plant is still on schedule to open up in 2025, but the opening of the second has been delayed. Governor Andy Beshear shared on X, formerly Twitter, that the project is still on, and Ford is looking at the demand for EVs to determine flexibility for the second battery plant.
Construction is continuing on both of those battery plants, the 2 biggest battery plants on planet Earth. And all those hundreds upon hundreds of construction jobs are still there. Those folks are still earning a great living.
Some Hardin County residents hope the delay gives the city of Glendale a little bit more time to adjust to this new reality. And actually, Hardin County Judge Executive Keith Tall has said in a statement that this may provide more time to complete infrastructure and emergency service improvements.